Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It's I called this my fat daisy bag because it's fat and it's using the Daisy Delight paper. Except I was just about to start filming this and my doorbell went, and in amongst all my goodies were my brand new Bration treats and things that have come with the second release, which is now out. So I'm switching it up a little bit, and it's no longer the fat daisy bag, it's just the fat, squishy, pretty, yummy shaped bag, and I'm going to use some of the new springtime foil speciality paper, which is just gorgeous. So you need paper that is 6 by 12 inches, so 15 by 30 centimetres, and I'm really hoping this is going to work because this is a bit thicker than regular DSP. So fingers crossed, everybody. All of the measurements are on my blog. Click open the description bar, link there that will take you straight to this project, and you can watch this video with all the instructions underneath. So 2 7/8 of an inch, 5 3/4, 8 5/8, and 11.5 inches, which in metric is 7, 14, 21, 28. Turn it to the side and score it at 2 inches, which is 5 centimetres. All the way to the bottom, which you can't see. There we go. Off the bottom of the screen. Now, I have no idea how I'm going to decorate this. I haven't even got a stamp set out. The one I used orange blossom on this one. But I'm not going to use that now because I want to use one of the new stamp sets, which is lovely. So, right. I don't know how this is going to bend. I hope it will bend okay because that's what makes this lovely shape, the bend. So we'll keep your fingers crossed with me. So a little bit to trim, a little bit up there, and then this is the bottom where the shorter line is. That's the bottom. So you get rid of the skinny and bring that all the way round. So at the full size, it's 4 inches tall by 2 7/8 of an inch, which in metric is 10 centimetres by 7 centimetres on each side. So it is a pretty good size bag. Bag, box, pouch, that thing. I love it though. I love this shape. So that is the back of the box. So fold in 2 sides and put adhesive on both, because I'll show you in a second. It doesn't, the bottom doesn't meet. I could have made it 2 7/8 of an inch, exactly the same as the sides, but I wanted more height on the box. So I've lost the back now. That's the back. Back down first, and then the front. And just grab your bone folder and push down. Lost the front again. There it is. Fingers crossed that this will bend as beautifully as regular DSP, because like I say, it is thicker. Oh, it does! Yay! Happy me. Oh, do you know what? I genuinely was worried. I literally have not opened it at all, that paper, until, yeah, I did a quick video that's been out on on my page probably weeks ago, given how far in advance I'm filming. So, a couple of library clips. Thank goodness for that. I punched holes in this one and I put Tranquil Tide ribbon around it. But I quite like those because we've got the gold in it. Just beautiful. Right, so that was Orange Blossom, and I've got this one that has just arrived as well, Eclectic Expression. Shall we have a go with this one? Should we go with Thank You, or should we go with Happy Birthday? I don't know. Decisions. We'll go with Happy Birthday. Although it might actually, no, that's going to be too big. We'll go with Thank You. And we'll have one of those splats out there, and maybe that bit too. Why not? And I'll sort all of those out in a minute, so let me get some blocks out. There's one. All my blocks are right ahead of me there. So that one on there. It's a bit on the big side. Also on the big side, but that's okay. We're not worried too much. That's better. Put my blocks down in the wrong places. Right, let's grab some Whisper White cardstock. And, well, we've got gold and silver going on there, so I'm going to bring in the Tranquil Tide anyway. I wonder if I could do some stamping off. Do we reckon stamping off would get the pattern I want? So I'm going to cut afterwards. I'm going to stamp first, cut after. So, ooh, I need to re-ink my Tranquil Tide, clearly. Oh, I definitely need to re-ink it. Oh, that's outrageous. Let me find it. There it is. So if you don't know how to re-ink, a few blobs, bone folder. I have one that I only ever use for re-inking. Smear it all around until your bone folder is pretty clean. Clean that with a tissue so you don't cover yourself in your project. Job done. Right, so let's have a look. Oh, much better. Look, you can see I definitely needed to re-ink that. So let's have a bit of a play, see how these look. So it's meant to be sort of mottled, which it is. I think it needs stamping off 4 times if I'm going to use this colour. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to go down at the bottom. 4. That's better. Let's have a look at the thank you. 1, 2, 3. I think 2 on that one. And then this one, I think I'll keep full dark. Oh, that wasn't the one I wanted. Oh, I wanted this one. That's that one. It's got sort of like stars and speckles and things. Should we try that again? Let's just get all my blocks out, shall we? Definitely the first one to get the colour depth. Fabulous. So, clear that lot off and out of the way. I'm going to bring in my trimmer, which is absolutely filthy right now. It's all gluey, and I need to get it all cleaned up. So, and I'm just going to trim it to roughly where I think it should be. So that's a pretty good size. So that is, oh, that was a good guess, 7 centimetres by 4. So I'm working in centimetres now. I've got some Tranquil Tide. And that will sit over the top. And it should sit on the front. It's too big. It's too big. Right, let's trim that right down. There's no, I like to wing it. That's going to fit better, isn't it? So what did that become? That became 5.5 centimetres, so a little over 2 inches. So that now over the top of that will sit on the front brilliantly. Perfect. Okay. So I've stamped first because I wanted to get all of my splattery parts on it, which to me was, you know, I wanted to show that you can do this sort of artistic thing without using lots of different colours. I mean, you can see, well, apart from that one, which was clearly where I needed to re-ink, but you can see all of the different colours you can get from just one ink pad. And it is a great look, it's a great difference. So, you know, why not? Okay, a bit more of this Tranquil Tide. I'll get some leaves because there are leaves in the paper I've chosen. And I'm just going to gently fold the leaves. What else should I put with this? Should I put some gold thread? I don't know. I mean, literally, I wasn't planning on using the paper. I was going to be using a different version of the Daisy Delight, but I think that will do. Right, mini glue dots. One there. I have got leaves on the first one actually, just because there are leaves in the paper, so it does make sense. They're not completely different to one another. Dimensionals. That's cute, isn't it? So like I say, that was my original. I was going to be doing a variation of that for you, but with brand newly delivered paper and stamp set. Happy days. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.